When we met Quitiza, she was desperately trying to prove Keisha was her biological sister. Take a look.
She keeps on telling me that I'm not her sister, but she doesn't know. This situation wasn't my fault. I was adopted as a child. Our father just died 31 days ago, and she wants me to get the DNA test. This really hurts me. I'm still grieving because me and him had this close bond. I went there to see him in the hospital before he died. I went there. I don't know what she's saying about me, but I know for myself I'm a good person. It pisses me off that she's questioning whether I'm her sister or not. I was there for him the day that he died. I was there in the hospital, talking to him, praying with him, not her. She thinks that my mom is lying about him being my dad, but I'm gonna prove her wrong.
Everyone, Keisha's here with me today. Welcome, Keisha, to the show.
Hi.
Okay, so how do you feel about what she just had to say?
She's full of it. Like, she's straight full of it, and she doesn't know if my daddy is her dad or not. I don't even think she knows who herself.
Did you ever ask your father about what she said?
Yes, I did. Me and my father had a couple of conversations about that, and my father told me that she was not his daughter, and I told my dad that he needed to get a DNA test, but my daddy passed away.
Got it, okay. Had you ever heard about her before?
I have heard. I just found out about her, what, last year? Not even.
Got it, and that was the first
Never
time.
heard about her before. Where you come from, poof, be gone. Please just be gone.
And what happened when y'all met?
And when I met her, I looked at her and I told her, girl, there's no way that we are siblings. We don't even look alike. And like, even when I look at her, there's nothing there. It's just like, girl, be gone. Go find your dad, because my dad is not your dad.
Well, everyone, I want to hear what Quitiza has to say about this. So everyone, help me welcome Quitiza to the show.
I don't know what you're crying for. You ain't got no need to be
because I'm only going by what my mom said.
I don't care what your mom said. My dad is not your dad, so you don't need to come out here with all that fake stuff. And you talk about you was at the hospital and all that. Girl, where were you?
My mother called me and I went to the hospital.
When? Don't sit up there and lie. Come
not
up
lying.
on this TV show trying to
I
act
am
like you
not
were
lying
doing something.
at all.
Where
I'm
was
not
you when the
lying at all.
cremation? Where was you when I sat there at the hospital? Where was you when I had to go down there to cremate him and pay for it? Where were you? Where were you when I went to go get the death certificate? Do you have it?
No, I don't.
Because it ain't your dad.
I got to ask you, where were you in those moments?
When my mom called me and said that he was in the hospital, I dropped everything and I went to the hospital.
Don't you sit up here and lie and try to make it seem like you his child and all this other stuff. Girl, you're not. Go find your daddy.
Go
find your
I'm just
daddy.
going by what my
daddy
mother
is
said.
deceased.
Why do you think her father is your father? You
That's
said
what
your
my mother told me.
Okay.
I was adopted. So when I got 18, I went looking for my mom. I found her and I asked her, who is my father? And that's when she said
Well,
his
you
name.
need to tell your mom to tell you the truth, because my dad is not your dad.
So you've been searching for family your entire life?
Yes.
And when you found out that this man could potentially be your father, did you ever meet him? Did you have a relationship with him?
Yes, I did.
You met him?
And I really thought he was my father.
My producer told me that you said that your biological mother got back with your father 3 years ago?
3 years ago.
No. No.
Did you know about that?
My daddy made it came and hit it or something like that and left. But no, my daddy was not with your mama. They was not in no serious relationship. My daddy was not living with your mama, so stop lying. Stop lying.
So tell me, what did your mother say about that time they were together?
She said that he was the love of her life. That's what she told me.
And that's what I say I think it is, that your mama loved my daddy so much or like my daddy that she want a child by my daddy, but you was not my daddy child.
And when did you find out about Keisha?
He had told me about her when I first met him.
Did you try to reach out to her?
No, I didn't.
Why not?
Because I'm a shy person.
What did you want to happen today?
I want to get these results, and if I am, I want to have a relationship with her.
And you're open to that to some degree? Okay.
I don't know.
Got it. I understand. Before the show, Quitiza's mother, Evelyn, had something to say, so take a listen to this.
I met Arthur Harper when I was 17. I was young. I got pregnant by him, and I had to give Quitiza up for adoption. He will always be the love of my life. And that is Quitiza's dad.
So it's time for us to get to the truth. And in this envelope is a DNA truth. If you two are actually sisters, you open it so that you can see it.
Keisha, Quitiza is your biological sister. I have to apologize to you. I'm gonna be a woman and apologize to you, and I apologize to you. I love you.
There's something about this bond that could be really beautiful.
That's all I ever wanted was a big sister. And I got what I wanted.
Since getting the results, these newfound sisters have started to create their bond.
Keisha, Quitiza is your biological sister.
When I got the results, I was really in shock. I really, really was. I'm still emotional every day because I'm so happy that I have a big sister that I always wanted. So when I heard about her background, it really changed everything, you know, from my point of view, because she didn't deserve it, you know, and I was there, you know what I mean? I was around my dad. I got to know my dad. I got to grow with my dad, you know, and she didn't. When I seen the video of Quitiza's mom, just talking with her, she never mentioned, you know, Quitiza of being my sister, or she had a child by my dad. She never mentioned that. She kept that. It still never once said that Quitiza was my sister. She, you know, she didn't say it. I guess she wanted my dad to say it, you know, or my dad to tell it. But when I seen her on that screen, I felt bad for her too. Well, not bad, but I felt sorry for her too, because she hurt, you know, and when she said she loved my dad, he was her first love, you know what I mean? My dad, it just seems like he went through women and just didn't care. My daddy was something else. And I love my dad. And it is, it's like filling a void, because I've always said to myself growing up, I wonder what it would be like if I had a sister. And now I find out 45 years later, I have a sister.
Karamo, I want to thank you for everything that you did for me, how you helped me for all the questions that I had. I got all the answers, finally. It's been 45 years, and I finally got all the answers. I'm planning a trip to go see my sister within the next month. And I know that I need my sister, and I know this.
I need you too. Karamo, I would like to say I thank you, and you are a blessing. You didn't have to have us on yourself. You didn't have to take the time, but you did. And I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
God put you in our lives so you could turn this around, and I thank God for you. I really do. I am so grateful. I can't keep on saying thank you enough, because this literally changed my life.
Thank you,
Karamo.
Love you.
Yes, you do. Thank you.